What's up YouTube, Coin Flip back, and another $50 box. Just picked this one up from the bank along with a couple boxes of nickels, and then I have some coins at another bank to pick up either later today or tomorrow. But it looks like these are circulated, which is great, and I haven't even seen the other side, which will show us that lot number. We've had that dreaded XXX, and we haven't got silver since the first box or two. We've even had probably 6 to 10 boxes where we have been completely skunked or only gotten 1 or 2, maybe 3 NIFCs. So I haven't even put videos together for those for that reason, just because that's a pretty dull video. So good old YouTube life, you guys get the exciting part. But in the meantime, let's flip this over and see what we have. All right, let's flip this guy over and see what we have. No lot number. So let's open this up and see what's inside. All right, well, it does look like we have some circulated coins. We do have a few newer ones. So we're going to try things a little bit different today. We're going to go through and weigh these and see which ones look like they will have possible silver just due to weights, and go from there. And then we'll come back later, go through the rest of the coins for checking for those double dies or varieties and whatnot. So try something a little bit different today. Let's weigh these up. We'll open those up together, and then if there's anything in the end going through the varieties, we'll bring it back in. So we'll get this pushed back, start getting them weighed. So right away on roll number 2, we have one that's over 226. So we're going to set that one aside. My experience is once you start to get over that 226 mark, you either have a bunch of new coins or you could have some silver. So hopefully we have some silver in the bunch. We'll set this one aside. Roll 2. This one's roll number 10, and we're just over that 226 mark. Again, we'll set it aside and see if there's any more. We've had some other ones that are just under that 226. This one's just over. Again, normally we either have a lot of uncirculated coins to get this weight or possible silver. This one's roll 13. So I'm leaving the holes in the box where I'm finding these rolls, and I'll show you that at the end. And we'll set these aside in order down the row here so we know kind of which ones are which. But this one's roll 13. And this one's at 226 1/4. Roll 18, we're at 226 0.19. Just to show you some of these others, they're generally in the 225 range. But if you're new to this, these numbers are good to know. This is roll 20. Again, my experience is you have to be significantly over 226, not always, because you could have a 40%er or something of that nature. Plus you have the circulation wear, but usually 226 doesn't guarantee a silver just because of those new coins. This one has a 2022 on this end, and again, it's really close to that 226 mark. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. This would be roll 21, or 22, excuse me. And again, this is pretty standard in that 225 mark, as you can see here. We'll bring you back in on the next one. Should have left the camera on. 226.2 on roll 24. We'll do a couple more quick. This is 25, just shy of 226. So you could have one 40%er, roll 26, 226.11. This will make it interesting. But anything over that 226 mark, I think we'll check. Roll 32, we have 226.13. And again, it looks like a newer coin on top. As I mentioned before, that can be the most deceiving thing with all those new coins. Roll 36 comes in at 226.17. I hope those are coming up on camera for you. Not sure with the light and the glare, but 226 and almost keeps changing on me here, but oops, don't want to keep that one out. 226 even. For the sake of opening, we'll leave that one out just because it's right on that cusp or cutoff. Roll 40 is going to give us 226 even. Same thing, for the sake of opening some on camera for you, we'll give that a shot, and that's right at that 226. Roll 41. This one's 226.31. Now, the other thing I have found, and this may be one of them, but I have actually found them overstuffed with one coin on those higher weights. So again, you just never know until you open these up. 42, so 40, 41, 42, all 26 or above. 45 is going to come in at 226.14. A few more to weigh. 226.03. So again, because there's this many, my guess is these are new coins that are giving these higher weights because they're not circulated and they have the full weight and they're not worn down yet. So, and as you can see, this one looks pretty new and we're over that 226 mark. So here's the box. The way I usually pick my boxes is I start with roll 1 through roll 10, 11 through 20, and so on. And that's what the box looks like with the ones we've selected. So we'll get the camera back up and we'll start opening these up together. So this is going to be roll 2. Right away I can see a bunch of those new coins in there. So hopefully the camera picks that up. But again, that's what I was afraid of with what we were probably seeing. Got that gray edge 71 and 74s. We'll open a couple more on camera together. Again, looks like all clad there. So hopefully we get one in one of these rolls here, but again, these newer coins, they just weigh more because they haven't been circulated. So can't always go off weight, which is why obviously we don't use this method often. We just open them together. Just never know. We're going to continue opening these up and we'll bring you back in if we have a find. Well, 16 of the 50 rolls were over 226 and not one of them, it appears, has a 90% for sure. There could be a 40% hidden in there, but I didn't see any gray edges. And the ones I did see that were close are those 71s and 77s, 74s, that type of thing. But we're going to go through all the rolls and bring you in on any finds because, again, this may not even turn into a video just due to the simple fact of what we're dealing with here, which are all these newer coins in every single roll that I opened up. And that's given us those heavier weights because we have multiple 22s hidden amongst the other rolls. So, for example, this one has 4 newer coins. So minimal circulation there is going to give us some added weight. So it just goes to show you, you can't always go off just the weight because, unfortunately, with all these new coins in circulation, it just isn't working. So, and we've been skunked on, like I said, 6 to 10 boxes if I can recall, but we'll see what we find. Catch you back in a few. Well, here you have it. A whole box, 50 rolls of half dollars on the table. Haven't looked for NIFCs, haven't looked for double dies, but zero silver. So let me know in the comments, are you guys finding silver? We have not found silver for a couple months, and we're having to go reorder. We've opened up new bank accounts, trying to get boxes from different banks. Let me know how you guys are doing, because this is the harsh reality of coin roll hunting and checking for silver. Now, there still might be some stuff in here that we find, and like I said, we'll bring you back for that if there is anything. But otherwise, this could be the recap, because this is the harsh reality of coin roll hunting. We go through all this stuff in developing those relationships, and this is just the way it is. So is the Fed pulling silver out from their boxes slowly but surely, or do we just have that many coin roll hunters that are searching? Let me know what you guys think. This is something that's kind of been on my mind on figuring out why I'm not finding any silver in my half-dollar boxes. Again, this is just the reality of it, and I know you have those moments. We've been really hot on the dimes. We have more dimes coming in because that's where we're finding the silver. We haven't found a silver quarter even. So we're going to stick on the dimes, I think, in the future. I can get 2 dime boxes, obviously, for the same amount, or 4 for 2 boxes of what a half-dollar box of halves is going to be. So, but we want to try to keep bringing you good content, and hopefully this gives you an idea, because YouTube is typically a highlight reel, but this is the harsh reality. So anyway, we'll bring you in if we find anything. Otherwise, we appreciate it as always, and thank you for watching Coin Flip.